From the students of Penn State Meteorology, here is your Penn State Campus Weather Service forecast.
Good morning, Mike Wojtowicz here with your Penn State Campus Weather Service Friday morning forecast. Looking at current conditions over the Hub Robeson Center, we do have quite a nice sunrise shaping up for us right now with a mix of sun and clouds in place. But though it looks like, it certainly does not feel nice out there. Very cold this morning, so don't be deceived by this view of over the Hub Robeson Center right now. It is very cold out there for you today, as we did see an Arctic front move through the region last night, currently only sitting at 17 degrees with those winds out of the northwest at 17 miles per hour. That's creating a feels-like temperature for us of 2 degrees. So definitely bundle up as you're heading out to classes this morning, as it is quite brutal out there today. Definitely some of the coldest air that we have seen in our region since Christmas time. Looking at temperatures across the Commonwealth right now, generally ranging from anywhere from the single digits to the middle 20s down in the southeast. But for much of the Commonwealth, we are in the teens right now, and this is much colder than we were seeing yesterday and for much of the past week. So definitely pretty brutal as you're heading out to classes today, but it feels even worse when you factor in the wind. Much of the western portions of the state are already seeing wind chills below 0 right now, while the rest of the eastern portions of the state are ranging anywhere from the single digits to the teens. But these below 0 wind chills are going to continue to spread throughout the region today as we continue to see those winds pick up and those temperatures drop associated with that Arctic air that is being pulled into our region. So taking a look at temperatures across the United States right now, we can really see the core of that Arctic air really across much of the northern tier of the U.S. Look at International Falls right now, sitting at negative 36 degrees. We're not going to get quite that cold, but it just gives you the idea of the kind of air mass that we're going to be seeing moving into our area today and into tonight. That is definitely going to really drop our temperatures quite significantly and make things feel quite brutal for us. Looking at your current radar right now, not too much going on at the moment. We did see a few snow showers move through us late last night. Those have pushed off to the south and east. Those were associated with the Arctic cold front earlier, later in last night. But other than that, we're just seeing a few scattered lake effect snow showers across the Commonwealth. Not much, expecting much in the way of any terms of accumulation. We could see a couple more of these push through today. But generally, the story is the cold, and just looking at a mix of clouds and sun for most of today. And as we take a look at your upper air heights today, it really gives a good idea of why exactly we're seeing this cold. We're really seeing this really strong amplified ridge built into the west coast, and that's disturbing that the cold air that's been locked up in Canada for the past several weeks. And it's allowing some of that to spill down for us into the northeast and really deliver us a quick, harsh, cold snap for us as we head to start this weekend. But the good news is that this shouldn't last too long for us. And as we head later on into this weekend, into the start of next week, and by Sunday, we are going to see a southeast ridge begin to build back into our regions. That's going to really warm our temperatures up quite significantly, and we're going to go from being well below average back to well above average. So definitely a bit of a roller coaster ride of temperatures this weekend. So just prepare for that. Taking a look at your future weather your future temperatures for today, generally ranging in the teens throughout much of today, so definitely not much improvement at all. If anything, temperatures are going to continue to get colder throughout today. And then as we head into tonight, we're going to see those temperatures drop some more, getting down into the single digits here in State College and across much of Pennsylvania, approaching the negatives, though, if you're in Scranton and Bradford, and definitely certainly in some of the higher elevations, say down through the Laurel Highlands, and especially across north central and northeastern PA. I think there's a really good potential that many areas could drop below 0 tonight. So definitely be prepared for that. And like I said, when you factor in the wind, it feels a whole lot colder. By this evening, we're going to be feeling like negative 4 degrees here in State College, but negative teens for you up in Bradford and Scranton. And as we head into Saturday morning, we're going to keep things cold for us. Winds lightening up a little bit, so those wind chills might moderate a bit tomorrow, but still very brutal if you have to be outside early tomorrow. And as we head into your day on Saturday, things are going to moderate a little bit. We are going to see your temperatures warm up a bit more for the day on Saturday, and those winds lightening up a little bit. So definitely not as brutal as a day on Saturday, but still very cold out there for you today, so make sure you are dressing appropriately. And for that reason, the National Weather Service has entered wind chill advisories and wind chill warnings from many of our northern counties, especially across portions of northeastern PA, and as then you head into southern and central portions of upstate New York. That's really where we're going to see the core of this Arctic cold move over those regions. They're going to be experiencing the most brutal conditions as we head into today and tonight. So with that being said, for today, we're looking at highs around 18 degrees with that mix of sun and clouds today, so definitely not improving much at all. The winds are going to be gusty as well at the northwest at 15 to 25 miles per hour, with those gusts around 30 miles per hour. As we head into tonight, forecasting a low of 8 degrees with partly cloudy conditions. Winds out of the northwest still at 10 to 20 miles per hour, looking at those gusts at 30, so definitely a brutal night if you have to be out. Definitely make sure you're bundling up and dressing appropriately. Frostbite is going to be a risk tonight, especially the further north you go. And as we head into the day on Saturday, we're going to keep that mix of sun and clouds in place for us, moderating it a little bit, though, to a high of 27. Winds also lightening up just a bit out of the west at 10 to 20 miles per hour, so not as brutal as a day on Saturday, but still very cold, so it will not feel nice out there. And as we take a look at your 7-day forecast beyond Saturday, we're going to warm things up quite significantly on Sunday, as I said, as we're going to see that southeast ridge move into our region. We're going to keep those mix of sun and clouds and those warmer conditions around for us Monday into Tuesday, but then our next system is looking to move into our region as we head towards the middle to end of next week. So looking to keep things dry in the near term, but definitely keep an eye on that. We could see more rain as we head towards the end of next week. Well, that does it for your Friday morning forecast from the Penn State Campus Weather Service. I'm Mike Wojtowicz. Have a great day.